What's up, guys and girls? It is February 8th, 2022. It's a whopping 38 degrees, as my phone says. I don't know that I necessarily believe that or not, but a little cold. But it's always a good day to be in the woods, no matter where you're at and what the temperature is, I guess. But here on Small Town Boys Outdoors, we are changing up a little bit from what I'm regularly been trying to do. That's trapping, and coyotes are horribly thick in here the last few years, and the seeing a real big decline in deer herd. And I'm not sure if the EHD's hit. I haven't found any dead from that, but I can't swear that it hasn't hit here. It's about every 3 to 5 years, depends on where you're at and what area. But like I said, I haven't found any dead period anywhere, other than a couple of them being shot and didn't find. But we're going to try to change it up here. Like I said, it's February of 8th of February 2022, and trying to help deer a little bit. Tired of them, disappearing, leaving, that kind of thing, and I believe hopefully this will help it out to a point. Any of them we can catch is one less deer killer in the woods. So got my camera guy here. I'm going to show you some trap set here, and I don't know a lot about it yet. He knows a lot more about it than I do, but I'm getting into it, and he's helping me out. And hopefully we got everything here to start with. And I'm only going to set one today. Like I said, we're getting into it and getting the things we need as we go, but figuring out and learning about it. But I feel like, show them around here a little bit, I feel like this is a pretty good spot here. Right on one of the main deer trails right there. Right here by the stump. Matter of fact, you see where his dirt sifter is there. It's right off on the main trails through here. So deer run this quite a bit, and I know coyotes do. So hopefully get this thing set, and I'll check it tomorrow or a couple days, about the end of the week, something like that. This is Tuesday. So I'll probably run up there and check it tomorrow, just to be safe and stuff. Got to make sure you check your state laws, DNR laws for sure, before you start anything, obviously. So, but like I said, trying to do something new to help the herd here. And the only thing in season right now is squirrel, and it's until February 28th, and then it goes out, and then nothing's in season. So at least this this gets us in the woods and out of the house and doing something. So weather has been horrible lately, cold and snowing and that kind of thing. Hard to get outside when it's like that. But like I said, hopefully this will work. And like I said, I feel like we got a pretty good spot here. There's quite a bit of deer moving here in the fall. So I'm gonna take the camera and let him tell you what he's doing, because like I said, I'm just learning. I know a little bit about it, but he's been doing a lot more research than I have about it, and I'm gonna be learning something new today. So he's wanted to describe to you in detail best he can, and any tips, advice, anything like that, we'd appreciate. So I'm gonna take over here and let him do his thing here. I'm gonna try to back up and do the best I can. Oh, that's great. My battery's almost dead. It's the only one I got too, of course. Might have to speed this process up a little bit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm going to...
The battery's about dead, unfortunately.
Usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes to set.
He's digging a hole there now, trying to. Depends on how hard this ground is.
Tangled up in a root right here.
I believe it. We're doing a hole set, by the way. I do know what that is. At least I do know what that is right now. So, just trying to do a hole.
We get our hole set here.
Hole set on a rotten stump. So.
You get all your dirt. Save it as best you can. That way you got something to sift over top of your trap. Get rid of rocks. Dig your trap bed. Rid of the roots.
Just letting y'all know real quick, my battery's about dead, so bear with us here, but trying to show you what we can until this lovely battery cuts us off. So I charged it all morning, but cold weather is not a fan on these batteries.
No, cold weather don't.
They're not very good on this kind of battery. It's a cheap camera and a cheap battery, so it's. I'll let y'all know that.
And make your trap bed pretty flat, if you can. You don't want that trap rocking. Coyote comes in here and steps on it. Your trap moves. You will have an issue. You will dig your trap up, and that's one thing you don't want. You dig your trap up. You just educated him a little bit as to what's going on, and he'll be more cautious at the next set. We got our Duke 550 here. Set it. Get your fingers back out of the way. You'll set your trap in there, see where you're at. Just dig it out a little bit more. Back side here for his jaw. Everywhere we dig is roots.
There's a lot of that up here.
We can make it work though.
I'm just glad it's that soft because it's been froze for a month here.
Yeah.
No snow on the ground here, obviously, but where it gets most of the sun at too. So that's helped.
Trap set about where you want it. Come back over here. Take your hammer.
What kind of anchor is that?
That is called a wolf fang. It goes in the ground straight up and down. And I'll show you in just a second. Good soft back here too.
Like I said, it's really rocky up here.
You'll take your trap.
Luckily this spot's not red clay either.
You'll pull it back and forth. Most of the time you want to do that before you set it, but I didn't.
Yeah, I couldn't do that without smacking my hands off.
I didn't plan very far ahead with that. But won't hurt nothing. That's a little hole right there. Keep your water and stuff that comes down into a hole through your dirt. You won't have to worry about freezing on your trap. Got some antifreeze here just for that.
Show them the brand of that.
This is Minnesota brand. It's called Trapline Antifreeze. And it, I haven't had a trap to freeze with it yet, but I'm not going to say it won't. You just sprinkle it in the bottom there. Kind of gives your trap something to set on other than just the dirt so it don't freeze. And then again, you want to make sure you get your trap secured and snug. You want to be able to push on it and it not move. We need to beat it down a little bit more. In this corner here.
So I'm sure some of the people at home has got the same question I do, and I'll ask it because I'm not sure myself. Can you do all that without the trap being set?
Yes, you can, but they make a tool just for traps that is the same exact outside diameter as all this you see. You can use and kind of set, get your trap bed dug out first, and you won't have to worry about pulling your trap back out of the hole. Usually it takes about, I'm going to say, I need my salt. Just hand it out my bag. You should bring the cooler over if you want to. I'll leave it in the cooler. And you can, this is just regular salt you use at the dinner table. Just sprinkle it. You want to cover that trap real good. That just gives it another layer of protection. Coyotes don't really seem to pay much mind to it. Bobcats neither. What is in the trap itself is way more potent than anything you're going to put right here.
What's this stuff you're putting in there?
This is Hiawatha Valley, also made by Minnesota brand. It is grounded up mice, and it works pretty well. However, it's going to stick a little bit of dirt over our trap here. I'm not going to use a pan cover on this particular set for the simple reason the dirt's pretty well grounded up, as you can tell.
People don't know what's pan cover.
Yeah, the pan cover, it's in the cooler. It's just a little screen, goes over your pan, keeps you from getting dirt down in here. Again, you can flip your dog up, or your leg up rather, dig that back out a little bit, and just keep sifting dirt. Put a little more salt if you can. It just gives, I know it ain't as cold as it is up north here, but it's been crazy. The weather has been.
It's been horrible lately. Now you just gotta remember where
your pan's right there.
Pans is.
Just remember where your pan's at. And that comes with time. You'll learn that your pan is always going to be right in the center. You want it to be the lowest spot in your set. So you can kind of pat this around. We'll have to build it up more, obviously. Pat this around, and that'll secure your trap. Find your pan again. That way you know where it's at all times. Just keep sifting. Till you get all your trap covered up. And stay right there. And you can also kind of guide a coyote, a bobcat, fox. Hole goes back pretty good ways back under the stump. I'm just throwing the extra dirt out of the hole. You don't want no dirt clods on your pan whatsoever. Usually this would take about 3 to 4 minutes, but we're giving you a little tutorial here, kind of, and we're learning too, so we'll get faster with time. But our pan is right there.
Where?
There's our pan. Now you want to take your gloves off before you bait, because you never want to put that scent on your trap or on the ground. That'll cause you to get dug up. And you don't use much, just a little bit, as you can see, maybe a spoonful.
Yeah, that's pretty appetizing.
It's something. You smear it around in this hole. That way he doesn't steal your bait. That way he just sticks his snout down in there. And some people are probably saying, well, why aren't you wearing gloves? You don't have to wear gloves when you're putting your scent out. You just don't want to handle your trap with your glove. Without your gloves. Because if you did, obviously you're going to get your scent right there. We'll stick that in there. And this is your actual bait. You can get a close-up shot of that if you'd like. And I've got Violator number 7, also made by Minnesota brand. And this is your gland lure for your coyotes, bobcats, foxes. You just take a little stick, swirl it around a little bit, get some in there. You don't want to put it right, maybe just a fingernail size, and you just want to smear it right here, right above your hole, all around here. And that's going to get him excited. And that's going to make him think, hey, something's buried something here, and they've marked their territory, and I'm going to check it out, because they're in my territory. You just throw that down the hole, put your bait up. That's Violator number 7. Same, made by the same brand, Minnesota brand. And put your bait back in your box, in your bag, whatever. Put everything back up. If you want to sift a little more dirt, you can. I like to, just for the simple fact that the more dirt, the more natural that looks, the more chances you've got. And you want to take all this, throw it over the hill so you don't have a big pile here. And you want to take some leaves, just want to make it kind of look natural, like you was never here. But you always want to remember where your pan's at. If you can remember where your pan's at, you will be successful. Then you want to come back where your knees were. Just going to kind of kick this around, make it look like, hey, something was here, but not me. And that's what they call a dart hole set.
Hey, tell you missed a spot.
Yeah. Put some finishing touches on this. Battery's dying. I want to chip stuff.
I'm just giving him hell, people.
Oh yeah.
I like them. I like
Can't
to
have
give
fun.
I like to give a lot of it when I can.
Can't have fun with your buddies or your brother out in the woods. We're not really brothers, we're cousins, but closer than brothers.
I don't pretend to you most times.
Yeah. We got a lot of
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a professional hole set if you ask me. And like I said, I'll have to come up here tomorrow or Thursday and check it. Probably tomorrow, and hopefully have one on there. Hopefully. We're gonna get cleaned up here and let him finish up whatever he needs to tell y'all about it too. So
that's about all I got. Like you said earlier, if anybody's got any tips, we will gladly listen, and we'll go from there. Hopefully we got a dog.
February 8th of 2022.
And they're mating now too, so if you
Yes, they are.
use a coyote gland, you will attract dogs. I have learned that.
Also known as coyotes.
Yes. Coyotes, canines, dogs, predators.
That's why you gotta.
That's the gist
That's
of
why
it.
you normally make sure you check them about every.
Every 24 hours
Yeah.
is, here in West Virginia, is our state law.
Yeah.
We gotta check our traps every 24 hours.
Well, boys and girls, like I said, that's a wrap of the Predator hole set. Hopefully y'all learned some stuff and can think of anything. Of course, holler at us. West Virginia Small Town Boys Outdoors on YouTube. Give us a like, hit that subscribe, and hopefully we can add this to the things to our channel on a regular basis. Trapping goes out February 28th of this month, but then we're going to do some actual coyote hunts. So get me another real quick. Hopefully we can catch, trap a couple of them before the end of the month anyway. So go from there, and we'll obviously show y'all what we do, and hopefully have something to show. So wish us luck. Like I said, it's West Virginia Small Town Boys Outdoors, and doing what a couple of small town boys love to do. So catch y'all next time, and hopefully we have something good. Be safe. See y'all later.